Hey, what's up? It's Drac. I'm gonna do something a little different. Normally I'd use subtitles to explain myself, but I thought it would be easier to just use my voice. So I'm just gonna go over a recent game I played of Adc Viego and explain my thought process throughout. At the start of the game I always cue this bush, and you can see I get Conqueror's stack, which means I know that they're in the bush.
And I will find them.
It's a bit loud, so I'll turn it down. And when we're getting zoned like this, all I want to do is get XP, so I'm just staring at this minion down here and trying to stay in range of the XP. You can see that I do get the XP. I'm happy to tank a Nautilus Q, especially Ezreal auto attacks, because what's going to happen if they hit me is that all of these minions are going to target them, but all of the enemy minions will continue targeting my minions, which means that the wave always comes into me, and I always want the wave to come into me. Watching that minion at the bottom again, I get XP. Watching the next one, I walk into range, get XP. So this is basically how I play the early game, most games. And then there'll be a cut soon, but basically I just see us under tower for the rest of the lane phase. So I've already done one recall now. I think he's up like 10 CS, which is pretty normal. I saw just then Nautilus leaving and we see Diana on Drac. So the issue is that we still need to CS this under tower, so I have like two options. Basically I want to get this cleared as fast as possible, and then either come to Diana to help her, or try to kill Ezreal while Nautilus is away. CS it under tower. I still don't see Nautilus, so I look for a trade here. I'll go back and show you. Whenever Ezreal's land W, look, I try to space it so he can't auto-attack me, and I want him to E me. He actually gets the auto-attack off, but he still E's in, which tells me Nautilus is here, right? Because where else would he E in? But then we also see Nautilus on the map, so Nautilus is above us. But now Ezreal just E'd into melee range, so we can just full commit onto him. He's now burned barrier. They've both burned every summoner spell, so we'll keep that in mind. We now have 5 minutes of enemy bot lane not having flash. This is exactly what we want. And then we just shove this wave and then get a reset off. So now we've got the reset. And again, this Nautilus, you can see he's already dead. This is him dying top lane. So Nautilus has basically left the Ezreal, but I still want to punish this as much as I can. And a mistake that a lot of people would make when the enemy support is roaming is they want to shove the wave. They feel like that punishes the enemy ADC, but I completely disagree. I think what's most important is to freeze the wave here, and if this Ezreal plays the game at all, basically, then we have the entire distance of the lane to kill him. So, as opposed to shoving the wave and then kind of doing nothing while this guy CS is under tower, instead we want to keep the wave near our tower, which means we can zone him from minions, or we can actually kill him, and we'll see what happens. So I'm waiting for my E to come up. And what you see here is that I'm watching my XP. So I know this next minion will level me up. So as you see, as this minion dies, I E at the same time. Okay, I E at the same time, which instantly stealths me. So he did not see me level up. He doesn't know that I'm 6 because you can E in the middle of your auto attack animation, which instantly stealths you. So he can't see me level up here. He doesn't respect my stealth. I know that he doesn't have flash. I save my W, but for after he E's, and at this point, you know, he has no flash, he has no barrier, he has no E. I just know he's dead. So I don't even ult. I don't even have to ult to kill him. And then here we do a similar thing. I end up miscalculating here. I feel like Nautilus is by himself, but the Ezreal gets back a little faster than I thought. But basically, whenever you're looking to kill someone in this kind of situation, you always want to wait for them to use abilities on the wave, and you'll see what I mean. So Nautilus E, so now I know Nautilus E is on cooldown. And then I'm walking in, I'm still not in vision, but now he Qs and Ws, so he has no abilities, which is why you see me instantly E, because I'm like, okay, now this guy's gonna die. But Ezreal's here like a lot sooner than I thought. I thought I'd have like 10 seconds, but he's here already, and I'm kind of committed. It's really awkward actually. And then there's a mistake here, where you see Nautilus ult, what I'd normally want to do here, as soon as Nautilus ults, you want to ult as well and CC a unit, but I don't. So I get knocked up, but luckily we have Yuumi. And Yuumi shields me, so this is all Yuumi. I kill Nautilus. We just do a normal Nautilus combo. Yeah, and now the game feels pretty won, but you'll see this game actually is really hard as the game goes on. So now we reset, we have Hubris now. And just then, this is the most sort of complicated part of the game that really confused me in the moment. So we can see Nautilus is top lane again. He's really abandoned the lane. I froze on Ezreal to punish as much as I could, but I thought I can dive him if Nautilus is top lane, which he is. And the real key component is the Gwen. So if we watch the Gwen on the map, I'm watching Gwen, and we see her. She finished her chickens, and I watched her walk up. So in my head, she's gonna go to like either like go to top lane, or she's just going to clear like wolves and gromp on her top side. So I'm thinking that this looks really free because look, I'll go back. I'm watching her on the map, moving my camera. She's the key component, moving my camera. She's walking up clearly, and there actually was if you look, there was a tiny moment if you look at the map right at the end. If I really paid attention, look, as I move my camera away, you can see her turn for like 1 second, like half a second on the map. So I actually did have the information. But yeah, so I'm thinking this dive is free in my head. Get the plate. I tried to wait his E, but he didn't cast it. I ult during his ult animation because he can't move. I mean, he can flash, but I don't think he has flash up. Like, he can flash while ulting, but he can't E. So as soon as he casts his ult, while he's in that animation, he can't cast E, so he's standing still, which means my ult is confirmed, so I kill him, which is why the Ezreal didn't E. It was kind of confusing. But yeah, the Gwen is here, which was just not what I thought in the moment. I really thought she was going to her wolves. I used W reset against the wall, but yeah, it's not worth it. He can see me ping because I was confused. And yeah, now we're looking for another lane kill, and yeah, he's basically dead. And you'll see I always save W until after he E's, so it's landing, see, every time. He flashed as well, beautiful. Diana is on Drake, so we just keep that in mind. Drake is confirmed, so we're looking for a fight. If you see Nautilus going in, like, by himself, then clearly... Look, we see him hooking in, so clearly Akshan is with him. So that's why I'm moving. And there's the Akshan coming out of stealth. You kill him. My Akshan E wasn't perfect, I didn't get around that wall, but it's fine. And now... I'm looking for an opportunity, like whether it be Nautilus or Ezreal coming back to lane, because we did just kill him. And then if you look on the map, for this one frame, we see Ezreal. So technically he could see me at the same time. We gave vision of each other, but I don't, you know, it was for a split second, so maybe he didn't notice, so I just wait here. Looks like he didn't notice. And we just kill him. Similar situation. We E just as the minions would give vision on us. Nautilus is here, so we've got to E quickly. It's fine. Not the gun. Here I pretend I don't see Nautilus, because he's sweeping the bush. I E the wall and then kite back. And bait out his Q, you see, and then we punish him. And we do herald off of this. This is kind of awkward. So we see Yuumi procs the Nautilus' support item, so he's a Let's Go Shear. And in my head I feel like I can one-shot him. But my combo just then did a lot less damage than I expected, and it's because he bought Chain Vest and Thumbnail. I don't know what he had last time, but he definitely didn't have both. So I ult out. And then Ezreal is over the wall, so I'm thinking, okay, we can probably kill Ezreal. But there's one issue right here. He turns right, and I miss my W. and then you'll see that it ends up mattering. Like, Yuumi plays extremely well. Good job, Yuumi. She tanked the Akshan ult. And look, the Ezreal goes down to like 100 before leveling up after it items. But yeah, if I landed my W, then this could potentially be a winning fight. Unfortunate. Here I shove the wave, and then, you know, it's pretty easy to punish players like this. You just wait. You just wait after shoving, and then see what they do. This guy has a really squishy build, but he has a lot of life still, so I just ignite him right away. Unfortunately, I was a good pillar, and I did have to flash. He would eventually outrun me. Here the team starts Adc, and instead of going to Adc, I mean, I could just do it, but I kind of want to fight, which is kind of a stupid decision in hindsight. I didn't have flash, ignite, or ult up, so I probably should have just done Adc and recalled. But what I do is I shove the wave. And the reason why I shove the wave first, as you'll see now on the map, Ezreal will take longer to get there because he's going to be clearing out the wave. And then, because we have vision in this choke, because I push out the wave and they have to sort of come through, then I can potentially find a pick. And I found a pick. Just looking for what we can find. Right now I'm just trying to bait out Nautilus to Q me, and I want to dodge it with Gwen W. Or I react and dodge it with Gwen W. And then Diana going in here is quite questionable. And then me going in here is even more questionable. But it's fine. Yeah, and then Diana ends up chasing us. Sorry, Gwen ends up chasing us. Still looking for an opportunity, because it could come. Akshan low. So we got Akshan, but I don't really have a way to get out. It's pretty doomed. That was a big mistake by me. And they get Baron off of it. But the thing is, what I'm thinking now, first of all, you see I mute all because I need to lock in. And now, compared to the last fight, now I have Flash, Ult, and Ignite up, and they just got Baron. So, my goal here is to pick them off and get rid of their Barons, and you'll see how I go about it. So Gwen comes in, trying to be greedy. She's fed, but she's not tanky, so as soon as she dies, it's pretty free. So that's 1 Baron down, 2 Baron down, and what I do here is, I've done this about 3 times to him this game. Every time I save my ult until he ease into the pit, and then I ult after him. It's happened 3 times. He barriered my Q, which was unfortunate. But here I see him E, so he has no E. I look for another Q, it misses. But as soon as he walks into range, there we go. Nice. And that's 4 of their Barons done. Trying to find another pick. Yuumi saves me. Here I make a mistake. I just want to hit him and then ult over the wall, but my ult didn't go over the wall, so unfortunate. See me walk up, which lets me get the Q on Ezreal. Follow her E. Always stack up Gwen Q like this, so I stacked up to 4 and then you Q him, which didn't even deal that much damage, I don't know why. Nice, and now we're back in the game. And here you can see this is just a small thing, but I put Trundle Puller down on the Drake, and then I use the wall to do a faster auto W auto. That's just a little small thing if you possess Trundle, it can make your auto attack combo go up faster. Find another pick. CC immune the Nautilus R. Can use the mobility to get back to Ezreal. Trying to stay aware of the Trundle bot lane, but Quinn's got him. And yeah, that's basically the game. I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you like this style of video. It's my first time doing it, so I don't know, but yeah. Thanks for watching.